This week on Full Circle Florida. By signing the pledges, though, do you think you made yourself a target for the governor? My one-on-one interview with Andrew Warren, the state attorney of Hillsborough County, suspended by Governor Ron DeSantis.
So the prosecutor, state attorney for this judicial circuit, Andrew Warren, has put himself publicly above the law.
His response to the governor's accusations and Sheriff Chad Cronister's claims that he didn't go after violent criminals. Welcome to Full Circle Florida. One of the missions of this show is to give you all sides. When Governor Ron DeSantis suspended Andrew Warren last week, we got one side. They said he was weak on crime, that he put himself above the law by promising to not prosecute cases relating to Florida's abortion ban or cases involving transgender treatment. Well, today we're getting the side that until now you've only heard in quick sound bites. I interviewed Andrew Warren, and what you're about to see is a point-by-point breakdown of the news conference that put his career on hold. How did you find out that the governor was suspending you?
Well, I was totally blindsided by this. I mean, they had a plot to remove me from office, and I was actually doing my job on Thursday when it happened. We were presenting cases to the grand jury, 2 cold cases that had been unsolved for 39 years. And I was overseeing that process to make sure that we could do what we were supposed to do, to be able to charge men responsible, deliver justice for the victims. And I got an email about it, and I walked up to my office, and maybe a minute later, there was an armed deputy and a gentleman from the governor's office there, and with no warning, and they told me that I'd been suspended. They handed me the order, did not give me time to read it, and told me that I had to leave the office immediately.
Did the governor ever talk to you about how you did your job? Did he ever express any of the concerns that he expressed at the news conference?
No, not at all. You know, it's different because with his predecessor, I had had interaction with him before in my job as state attorney. But this governor, no communication, didn't reach out, didn't say we have a question about this or a problem with this or let's talk through this to better understand what you're doing and what you're saying. Nope, it was just they hatched a plot to remove me from office, and that's what they wanted to do.
I want to go through some of what the governor said about you during the news conference where he announced your suspension. The governor said, quote, "We've seen across
this country over the last few years, individual prosecutors take it upon themselves to determine which laws they like and will enforce and which laws they don't like and then don't enforce. And the results of this in cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco have been catastrophic. You could go in San Francisco and steal a certain amount of merchandise, and you just would, by definition, not be prosecuted. So as I saw that happening across the country earlier this year, I asked my staff in my office to look around the state of Florida and to make sure that that was not going to happen here. They spoke with law enforcement throughout the state. They spoke with line prosecutors throughout the state. And it all came back to this area here in the 13th Judicial Circuit in Hillsborough County.
Those are the words from the governor. Were you soft on crime?
No, absolutely not. I mean, first of all, soft on crime is one of those meaningless expressions that gets thrown around now, like radical agenda or world's best hamburger. I mean, it really doesn't mean anything at this point. It's just something that conservatives have started to use to demonize people. But let's talk about what the governor said. First of all, the fact that he's talking about what's happening in other cities shows that this is political. It doesn't have to do with what's happening in Hillsborough County or in Florida when he's referencing Portland and San Francisco and other places. The other thing is, the governor lives in a political world, and unfortunately, in our country today, that political arena is not defined by the truth. You can say whatever you want. He can invent his own alternative facts. He can stand there and make up allegations and lies about me. But I'm a prosecutor. I've spent my career in the world of court where facts matter, where the truth matters, and we need to focus on the facts here.
The governor also said, and I'm quoting here, the prosecutor for
this judicial circuit, Andrew Warren, has put himself publicly above the law. In June of 2021, he signed a letter saying that he would not enforce any prohibitions on sex change operations for minors.
And you also signed a statement saying that you would not prosecute or enforce abortion bans. Do you regret signing those pledges?
No, absolutely not. And let's go back to a couple things. You said the governor said I put myself above the law. He's the one who's actually violating the most sacred law in our democracy, which is that elections matter. People's vote matters. You know, when my elementary school daughter says to me, how can the governor take away your job? You were elected. Exactly. That's not how democracy works. Now, you're mentioning two statements that I put out, so let's talk about those. First of all, the governor hasn't cited any specific example of any law that I've refused to follow, not one. What this is really about is my opposition to two of his, most favorite culture war issues, abortion and transgender health care. And no case on either of those issues has come to the state attorney's office. But on abortion, there's a 15-week ban that's been held unconstitutional by the only judge who looked at it in Florida. And with regard to gender-affirming health care, there is no law prohibiting it in Florida. So he's punishing me for something a law that I can't enforce. It's as if he's accusing me of robbing a bank, but then admitting I didn't take any money and the bank doesn't exist.
If those cases had come before you, would you have looked into it or pursued it or treated it any differently than any other case? We
treat every case the same way. We look at the law, we look at the facts, and then we go through the analysis that every prosecutor is required to do. The word discretion gets thrown around so much. Discretion is not just something that prosecutors choose to exercise. We are ethically obligated to exercise discretion. And it happens throughout the prosecution stage, from the charging decision to how you prosecute a case, to plea negotiations, to sentencing. Discretion is fundamental to the criminal justice process. And I've exercised my discretion within the law, and the governor hasn't cited one example, not one, where I failed to do so.
By signing the pledges, though, do you think you made yourself a target for the governor?
So if you're asking, by speaking out freely, have I done something to invite the wrath of the king? I mean, think about the question that you're asking. That shows how dangerous this is. And look, it doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, a Republican, neither. Everybody should be outraged, and everybody should be worried now about what they can say. Think about who the governor has attacked for speaking out against him. First it was businesses, then it was teachers, now a public servant. Who's next?
If you had it to do over again, would you sign the pledges?
Absolutely.
Next on Full Circle Florida, did Andrew Warren make a political miscalculation, and what he thinks about Sheriff Chad Chronister?